Hey guys, Jarek here, and Komodo's back for some more Call of Duty Black Ops 2. This time we're going to be doing some domination on the map Raid. I'm going to be going with a KAP 40 only, pretty decent pistol if you're running it solo. My perks, my wildcards are Secondary Gunfighter, my attachments are Suppressor and Extended Mag, my wildcards also are Perk 1 Greed, and my perks are Hardline, Ghost, Scavenger, and Engineer. And I'm also running with a Black Hat, which I really didn't use too much. In my experience, people don't really use equipment quite as much in Domination. You'd think they would. You think someone would just kind of throw it on top of a cap point, but they don't really seem to do it too much.
It would make sense to maybe throw some of those, I can't remember what they're called, the shock things, near, not exactly on it, because they're going to see it, but somewhere close enough to where it'll go off and stun them, and you can take them out before they capture the point.
Yeah, I saw that a few times, but you'd think you would see it a lot more, and people just don't seem to want to do that, which is kind of strange.
Or bouncing Betties. I hate bouncing Betties.
I always run Engineer because I absolutely fucking hate getting killed with equipment. Like, nothing pisses me off more than getting killed with equipment. Actually, I take that back. There's a lot of things in Call of Duty that piss me off when I die by them. People running around quickscoping, which is shit that should never happen. Claymores and Bouncing Betties, I hate those, so I run with Engineer all the time. And the fucking 870 and C4. Those things will immediately piss me off, so...
The 870, that's that shotgun, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, I hate that thing. I loved it for a while, I used it, and I felt, I felt good, I felt powerful, and then I realized that any old person could use it and be good with it.
Yeah, you put a long barrel on that thing, and it's just ridiculously OP. And there's a few things that really made it too overpowered in Black Ops 2. The main thing is that they added a long barrel to increase the distance it could shoot, and they also changed it so that, like, in previous Call of Duty games, the spread never changed. If you aimed, it was the same. In this one, if you aim down the sights, the spread gets tighter, and it gives it more accuracy. And this sounds good all in theory because shotguns before were almost completely useless, but now they're really overpowered. So, I fucking hate the 870. They managed to make a gun that was meh and really didn't piss me off to just being the worst possible thing. So you try to correct something, then you make another problem.
It happens.
As far as this pistol goes, though, it's pretty good. It takes a little bit of while getting used to it. I'm running it with extended mags. I think default it only has a 15-round mag. You only get like 5 bullets. Honestly, if you can get a magazine that was, like a 30-round mag, it would be just as good as an SMG. Reload speed's quick. You can pull it out quick. It's pretty high damage. It's just the damage drop-off is fairly severe.
Maybe it's just me. I've never been all that great with any of the pistols, really. Especially this one. I've only ever used it in like a gun game match.
I'm not a big fan of this pistol just because of the way it looks, honestly. It's just a big block. It kind of looks fucking weird. But it's good. Like, if you look at the advanced stats and you kind of learn how to mess with the actual gun itself, it's 3 shots to kill. So it's fairly high damage. It's just the recoil is... I mean, it's not ridiculous, but it's enough to kind of mess you up and make it difficult to use compared to the B23R. And I don't know what the fuck got rid of my... that guy just killed himself. I don't know what got rid of my Dragonfire, but something fucking knocked it down quick, which pissed me off. But I do get another one later. It didn't last that long, but it definitely lasted longer than that one did.
On the subject of looks, when it comes to the KAP 40, it kind of reminds me of Judge Dredd's gun, actually.
There is actually a real gun. Made by the same company that makes the Vector, the Chris, the Super V. I don't remember what the actual gun is called, but it does actually exist, and I don't think it ever made it out of, like, pretty much prototype stages. It showed up at SHOT Show, and then it just kind of has disappeared since then. I'm not entirely sure where it went or what happened, but, I don't know, it's an interesting pistol. I kind of like the more rare, unique things. I just don't think it looks very good, but I'll give them credit. They're trying to do something different and original. And I was not doing too well at this point of the game. Like I said, this is Domination. And when it comes to Domination games, you will have moments of brilliance and moments of just utter failure. The game can switch very, very quickly. You can be in control of all the cap points, and then suddenly a minute later, they'll have control over all of them. So...
Now, one of the reasons I hate objective games like this is because I like to use light machine guns. So I'll usually stick around, defending points or something like that. But... I feel like a lot of the time my teammates have the combined brain power of a rock because they won't try to capture anything.
By the way, fuck that FL. If you ever see me watching a kill cam, that's because I'm annoyed. Now, how the fuck is that person still alive? Why the fuck did he not die? Like in that situation where I lit someone up with a death machine and he just turned and shot me a few times with the overpowered as shit FAL. I forgot to mention that earlier. It has so low recoil, and if you combine that with toughness, then yeah, people are just plain not killable. So it's kind of annoying. It's almost like the only thing you can do is use an FAL yourself. That's the only kind of way you can counter that. What were you saying earlier? I was going to say something on it and I entirely forgot. Oh, right, objective game modes. This is a situational thing between game to game. Call of Duty for me is nothing more than a good time waster, and the whole game of Call of Duty is based around your KD. The whole game is based around getting points and killing other people, and it's a guilty pleasure and it's a mindless shooter. There's nothing to it. There's really the simplest tactics you could ever apply. That's all there really is.
I'm sorry, I can't help but laugh at this guy's pink rocket launcher.
Yeah, and that guy can fuck himself because he got me killed twice. One there, he blocked me there. Immediately, my next life, he blocks me here and gets me killed. Like, I see that guy, I want to run from the grenade, and then I can't fucking move. So, thank you, teammates. I don't think it was the same guy, actually, but either way, teammates fucked himself.
Yeah, I don't know why people don't just step out of the way. It's simple.
They need to change the collision detection. I don't mind if there is collision detection between your teammates, but a lot of the time, they just, like, push you around. You don't just run into them. They, like, I swear they have a magnetic force around them, and you just get sucked towards them. Like, they're so fat, they just pull you into their orbit. You can't do anything about it. Yeah, like I was saying, though, Call of Duty kind of, like, I like Domination, and it works, but the whole game is definitely not based around objectives. And this kind of surprised me. I'm like, why can't I capture? Oh, shit.
What was that?
Random RC.
And it kept you from capturing? That's...
No, the person was laying down in the back. I just didn't see him.
Okay.
You can probably, if you go back and look at the video, you can probably see him. I just didn't see him.
Well done on your part.
Hey, people blend in this game pretty well, especially on maps like fucking Carrier, the ship.
Oh god, that
People, you cannot see anyone on that map. They blend in way too fucking well, and everyone just camps and snipes.
I really hate it. I don't know what it is. Any game I've ever played, I've always been absolutely just horrible at sniping. It doesn't matter which gun I use, what game I'm playing, which is why I'm glad my friend didn't buy me Sniper Elite. I just cannot snipe at all.
You would probably be better at sniping when it comes to games that actually do real sniping, where you don't have to actively run around and quickscope like a bitch.
You'd think so.
Something like Red Orchestra 2, if you want to get better at sniping...
Ooh. Oh, that was smart.
I love doing that when people throw C4 at me, because you can hack their C4. I don't know how that works, but you can do it.
How does it go off?
You double tap, you can blow it up yourself.
Okay.
I love doing that.
That makes no sense, but okay.
Hey, it's awesome. And what was I going to say? What was I talking about? Right. Red Orchestra 2, if you want to get better at sniping, play that game, because it's a very rifleman-oriented game. Everyone has a Mosin Nagant or a Kar 98. Like, rifles work very well in World War II, and every single army had one. Like, that's really what the whole thing was based around, and it is so satisfying to use a rifle in that game. Like, it's a one-shot kill, you can shoot people from forever away. There's a little bit of bullet drop, but, you know, it's realistic within what you have to do to hit people at range. So, it's just really satisfying when you get people, and you get really good at it, too.
I think it's going to be a stark contrast between this game, because the crossbow and the ballistic knives, it feels like... I can't even describe how infuriating it is sometimes for me to try to hit people with those weapons.
Yeah, there's definitely a little bit of a learning curve. You kind of got to learn the tricks of how to use those. It's almost like you kind of have to aim in front of them. The ballistic knives really helps to not move when you shoot them. Otherwise, the way you're walking will like determine where it actually goes, which is really dumb.
Really annoying is what it is, but I've actually used it to my advantage sometimes.
It can be fun. It's also really annoying when someone's running around with just ballistic knives, because all they do is fucking knife you. They don't even try to shoot the damn thing. But, yeah, as far as, like I was saying earlier with objectives, this game, it kind of works with objectives, but it's situational between game to game. A game like Red Orchestra 2, it would not work well having just plain team deathmatch. Like, it just flat out works better to have the kind of capture and hold game mode they have. And, you know, it applies a little bit of tactics. You have to kind of think about the way you attack something. And I prefer that. That's kind of half the reason I like playing Domination, is because people go flat out fucking stupid. They immediately just rush for the objective, and they don't even think to try to go around. Nice double kill there. They don't even think to try to go around and actually, you know, shoot people in the back and then cap. They try to run and go, oh, I can cap this before they shoot me, and of course they die instantly. So that's the way I prefer to play Domination. Domination, if you have the right group of people that are all either they're kill whore or objective minded entirely and they just forget other people exist on the map, you can get your higher kill streaks. But really, that is situational. Like, I tried to play it and get my higher kill streaks, but a lot of the time I was getting real mad. Because I didn't actually end up getting my high kill streaks because other people were so kill happy and weren't really worried with objectives, so it's sort of subjective to what's going on. Also, something to point out about this death machine. Right now, the way I'm looking at it, it looks fine when it winds up because I'm seeing it at 60 frames. If you look at the replay, when I upload to YouTube, it only runs at 30 frames, so it looks like the death machine's not even spinning. It's kind of amusing. We aren't able to see it because it's running at a full 60 frames like it should be. I only render at 30 frames because YouTube can only handle 30 frames.
I'm gonna have to actually go back and watch that.
It's pretty amusing. But yeah, there's the end of the game. It was a decent game, nothing absolutely amazing. I wasn't running with ridiculously high kill streaks. I just kind of wanted to have fun. Went 29 and 10, and was pretty low far down there on the thing. I'm talking about people being kill horse. Maybe I was kill whoring myself. Actually, no. I have a habit of, with Domination, kind of sitting back and trying to keep people killed so my teammates can cap, and then they never do because they're fucking dumb. Anyway, Domination game. Enjoy it.